Howdy everybody, I'm Sam Pfeifle with SPARPointGroup.com. I'm here at SPAR Europe in The Hague with Jim Newman from Areva. How you doing, Jim?
Good, thank you very much.
Jim, why don't you tell people briefly what it is that you do? How do you interact with 3D?
So I'm the manager for our worldwide organization around all the 3D models and into the project design and construction, as-built-in of models for Areva, for our new nuclear power plant organization. So my responsibility is to both look at technology and figure out how to apply the technologies so that we can give best value to our customers, who are the owner-operators.
Well, you just said that word as-builting, and that's sort of a trend that people have been talking about here at the show.
Right.
You know, what's the difference between an as-built and an as-is, and how much do you scan, and how much do you model? You know, what are some of the thoughts that are going through your head in terms of, you know, kind of trends and what some best practices that are kind of turning up are?
Well, I think some of the presentations we saw this week were interesting to look at the different level, depending upon scope, of how far people are combining the digital model and the as-built and the laser models to build as-is or to build combinations thereof. For us, that's interesting because, you know, in the case of nuclear power plants, those are huge facilities. There's no way we're going to scan everything, so it's just looking together to see which ones are really important, which ones are not, and looking to see for the long-term operation what as-is really means for that operator and how they can use that more effectively. So I think the trends we're seeing here about the combinations, not trying to go for one or the other, but the combination, hybrid approaches, really going to have some value for us to talk to our customers.
Yeah.
So that's been very positive for the experience.
So you talk about not being able to laser scan everything, right? But maybe you can capture everything on video, or maybe you can get pictures of everything.
Right.
How does kind of sensor combination play into your thoughts there?
Well, we historically have looked at photogrammetry and video imaging because we have a lot of concrete, so it's a little hard to scan those.
Sure.
And so we've always looked at those kind of things. Laser scanning is where we're new. And so I think that it's an opportunity now for us to take the technologies we already use around photogrammetry and around video imaging to capture critical areas and now apply that to the realism of the laser scan for those key critical areas. And so I think it's going to be an interesting combination for us.
Well, one of the buzzwords that we keep hearing is this new idea of geotagging, right? Tagging information to the cloud. I'm assuming that's something that you're pretty interested in.
Well, I think it's at least an interesting idea for us because obviously being able to recognize actual elements in the model is far more important than seeing lots of points. You know, if I have a safety-related system I need to deal with, I need to know that's the system. The same idea with the color laser scans, as a matter of fact. Those kind of things in me, some go in the same way. Be able to identify particular systems and objects quickly, so I know that's the safety image I need to go look at, and how do I get there?
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's the key thing for us that'll play into. So that will be an interesting technology for us as we move advance.
All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to hearing how you implement some of these things.
Yeah, sure.
And thank you guys all for watching. We'll get you some more information from SPAR Europe. We'll see you next time.